Today we will understand the sourcing strategy best practices, benefits of sourcing and impacts of sourcing strategy. Sourcing strategy best practices. Some of the most efficient practices for seamless sourcing include: Number 1. Regular communication. Number 2. Discuss the requirements. And number 3. Make balance scorecard. Now we will overview the number 1. Regular communication. In any business, communication is the key. No matter what stage your business is in, communicate with the supplier. Let the supplier feel included and know what the sourcing process is. Communicate about the approval of RFX. Let them know once the RFP is sent. Ask suppliers if they have any queries or questions. Discuss each question and understand if you can bring any changes. Implement the changes in RFX and communicate. Consult with the suppliers and implement the feedback efficiently. Work on building a long-term relationship with the supplier. Communicate if there is any risk or delay involved. Make sure to communicate with the supplier in each stage to ensure improved relations and efficient business. Number 2. Discuss the requirements. Creating a requirement is a multi-stage event. Not all events need to be a part of the RFI. However, even when businesses have some prospective suppliers in mind, it is crucial to clarify the requirements in the initial stages. It helps ensure that no vital information is missed in the long run. Also, describing the requirements in the initial stages will help make post-bid optimization easier. No business wants to have a negative reputation in the market. So, not clarifying the requirements in the initial stages and welcoming bids from all suppliers can have a massive negative impact if the criteria aren't met. And number 3. Make a balanced scorecard. Balance in each stage is extremely crucial for businesses. The use of RFX ensures the elimination of suppliers or selecting the suppliers for negotiation. Having a balanced scorecard for the requirement can help mitigate the constraints. Furthermore, it will also assist in making a logical and informed decision that will help add value to the business. Benefits of sourcing. As per the best practices of strategic sources expands the procurement influence away from the traditional clerical, back-office function into a more strategic role. Now, let's look at the main benefits of strategic sourcing. Number 1. Cost saving. Number 2. Optimize ideal supplier. Number 3. The honing of ideal. Number 4. Increased efficiency and innovation. Number 5. Foster a long-term relationship. Number 6. Market and supplier intelligence. Number 7. Improved compliance. Number 8. Stronger relationships. And last, number 9. Lower supply chain risks. Now we will understand the benefits of sourcing in brief details. Cost saving. The first and most well-known benefit of strategic sourcing is the amount of money that firms may save by carefully selecting suppliers that will deliver the most value at the lowest possible price. This will have a positive knock-on effect on your bottom line. Strategic sourcing considers the total cost of ownership, TCO, which leads to more significant long-term cost savings for your organization. These savings have a direct, positive impact on financial profitability, as opposed to sales revenue, which is reduced by commissions, overhead costs and costs of gold sold, among other expenditures. Optimize ideal supplier. It is crucial to know about the suppliers, their work, and their abilities to ensure the maximum efficiency of an organization. Once businesses identify these basic things, they can work with their ideal suppliers, helping create value for businesses at the lowest cost possible. The honing of ideal. The quality of the suppliers engaged is critical to the successful execution of a sourcing process. Procurement teams should keep supplier profiles on hand and understand the basic skills of the providers they select. This enables you to align your organization's goals with those of your preferred supplier, resulting in maximum value generation at the lowest feasible cost. Increased efficiency and innovation. Strategic sourcing can pre-qualify suppliers for future initiatives, which shortens sourcing timelines. In addition, fostering collaborative supplier relationships will provide opportunities to innovate. Also, by removing manual activities in favor of automation, and introducing sourcing standards across the organization, an organization gains a systematic approach to selecting the optimal supplier. Foster a long-term relationship. Suppliers will feel driven and maximize their performance to fulfill your organization's objectives if they are respected and considered in various sourcing choices. The trends of procurement are changing. Therefore, it is crucial to maintain a long-term and healthy relationship with the supplier. Strategic sourcing helps identify an ideal supplier and foster a long-term relationship with them. Strategic sourcing helps to identify the core abilities of the supplier. Furthermore, this helps create a bond between suppliers and organizations, fostering a long-term relationship. Continuous updates and improvements are undertaken to optimize the performance of suppliers in various sourcing decisions to help meet organizational demands. Market and supplier intelligence. Reviewing and analyzing the company's procurement through market research informs strategic business decisions. It also helps procurement teams identify the most significant risk factors. This may lead procurement teams to diversify their suppliers' locations and implement contingency strategies. Improved compliance. Strategic sourcing allows procurement to find suppliers whose values and practices align with their company's goals. Compliance is necessary, not strategic. But strategic sourcing extends to ensuring suppliers meet compliance and regulatory guidelines to help protect your organization's brand equity. Stronger relationships. Working closely with suppliers should develop nurturing, meaningful relationships with both parties looking out for each other. This is a more desirable, and profitable, state than is customary with the traditional transactional procurement model. Stronger relationships with suppliers usually pave the way for more favorable contractual terms. Lower supply chain risks. With the changing business requirements, meeting compliance standards is a must. However, due to the complexity of compliance, there remains a considerable risk in supplier relationships. Information security is one of the most important factors to consider for businesses. With the world moving towards digitalization, sourcing can help improve the supplier-business relationship, thereby focusing on protecting the data between supplier and manufacturer. Impacts of sourcing strategy. With the changing business requirements, meeting compliance standards is a must. However, due to the complexity of compliance, there remains a considerable risk in supplier relationships. Information security is one of the most important factors to consider for businesses. With the world moving towards digitalization, sourcing can help improve the supplier-business relationship, thereby focusing on protecting the data between supplier and manufacturer. One addressable spend. Ensuring the entities bring in a better portion of the expenditure as available for sourcing is crucial. It can impact the sourcing strategy, thereby resulting in higher savings. 2. New enterprise strategy. Bringing changes to the existing enterprise strategy can help keep up with the sourcing demands. It will help in the realignment of strategies with increased proficiency in results. 3. Disruptive technology. Technology is changing every day. While aligning the sourcing strategies, businesses must identify what new and disruptive technology will create a bigger and better impact. It calls for a reassessment of services. More unique alternatives are easily available in the market, and the implementation of disruptive technology is essential for understanding the alignment. 4. Newer programs. While newer technologies will affect the business sourcing strategy, implementing more recent programs can also make an impact. These newer programs influence procurement decisions and options, bringing growth for businesses. Conclusion. Consolidating the supplier portfolio with category spends may often not be enough to cater to the business requirements. Furthermore, they may also not help with the product and service optimizations. Every procurement organization must have a strong sourcing strategy to meet customer demands. With procurement changing every day, it is crucial to know customer expectations and optimize the services accordingly. In addition, businesses must work closely with suppliers to mitigate the product specification risk and provide customers with what they are looking for. Procurement must also help with category and supplier management to establish a win-win relationship in order placement, fulfillment, and price demands. Various approaches in strategic sourcing can assist in implementing proper solutions for businesses. Some of the critical factors to consider include product substitution without compromising performance and inventory management. A strong category and supplier relationship management can help bring changes to the business. At the same time, it is essential to focus more on the supplier selection process to create a high-value supply chain. Maintenance of the same is crucial to ensure that the value a business makes does not fade away with time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and before leaving, if you have not already subscribed this channel, make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get updates when I post new videos. Provide your feedback in comments. You can download material from the below links under video.